Guys, what's happening? It's Starfield Dad back with another video, and it is upon us, folks. Starfield is here. We are less than 2 weeks away. But as the Bethesda RPG game nears its launch and we get closer to that release date, one Fallout, Skyrim, and Elder Scrolls developer warns us about, and I quote, conjecture and fabrication that is swirling online. So without further ado, let's get into this video, but be warned, there is going to be a couple spoilers in here. If you're not interested in that, definitely turn away. And even if you are interested or aren't interested, I appreciate you guys coming along the journey, hitting that subscribe button, and following along. But without further ado, let's get right into it. So now that we are so close to the release, we know that Starfield copies have gotten to the hands of reviewers. Some content creators, some bigger companies. Naturally, with those reviewers, you can experience some leaks and some spoilers that'll pop up online. And particularly, the one I've seen the most online is the Starfield starting screen menu, which has turned out to be a bit of a controversy, and I'm kind of shocked why. The controversy first started with former Blizzard designer Mark Kern on August 20th on a post on Twitter here that showed the Starfield leaked main menu, where he suggests the team was rushed and overworked and didn't care. Naturally, when fans saw this and resulted in fiery responses from Pete Hines, who explained that the Starfield menu was based on the Bethesda game menu design that has been in place for years, and criticized the original comments as highly unprofessional. The issues with Starfield title screen are based on its minimalistic design, which has been a few simple options in the game's Eclipse title screen. For some, this was seen as far too basic of a look, and others rightly pointed out to its standard look for Bethesda menus, with both Skyrim and Fallout 4 having similar menus, and questioned whether a start screen was really that important. And to that, I credit them, because if you look at some of the best games ever made, like Elden Ring or The Last of Us 1 and 2, those main menus are very, very simple in design, and say a lot more being simple than they do with any kind of loud look to them. And overall, my take on it is that it doesn't really matter. I mean, how long do you spend on a main menu in a game? And when you do, are you focused on the design, or is it because you're busy with something else and you aren't ready to dive into the game yet? Starfield's menu is simple but effective, and it must be added like that. Like many others, the leaked screenshot is only one part of the main menu we've seen, and it could be that it is dynamic and has several other backgrounds. And even if that is or isn't the case, it's really not a big deal. We are playing Starfield for what's past the main menu, the 1,000 planets to explore. So I'll definitely be more focused on what is there to find rather than what there is to see on the main menu screen. But I want to hear from you. What are your thoughts? Do you think a main menu screen has to be something extravagant and outrageous to grab your attention when you're starting up the game? Or are you like me and several others that just boot the game up, hit the new game or continue button, and go back into our playthrough? I definitely would love to hear your opinions and thoughts in the comments below. And of course, if any of this content in this video interests you, or any other content you found helpful on the page, a sub would be greatly appreciated, because guys, we have tons more content coming in the next couple of days, couple weeks, and even further along than that in the future. And as always, this has been Starfield Dad at Astra Travelers. We will see you Starside.